trying to bring in, or thinking about bringing in some reinforcements. You know what? This fort is just in such a vital strategic location. I think I do want to upgrade it. Possibly this one too. But that one especially is just like the crux between all of these. Because there's access through this, there's access down here, it's access through here. Very strategic location. Right, once that hits 0, we'll start moving the troops up. In fact, I think I'm already going to move the mercs up. They can't make up their mind if they want to come to reinforce or not. It's a river crossing, it's in the hills, so we should be at a -0. Let's do this. Yeah, they're running away. Don't blame you! Unfortunately for you, you're not going to make it. I have my 10% extra movement bonus, don't you know? I forgot to set my things. Bottleneck. Counter a bottleneck is skirmish. Which we have now got, so they're on a -14. Much better. Equal 13. Can't wait till they let us queue up a whole road construction instead of one province at a time. I think that's the way it was supposed to work, but it's bugged. But yeah, but pretty much. Okay, we're doing tons of damage. This is a great battle for us. This is like the one in the south, but reversed. We're doing a tremendous amount of damage. Okay, so apparently mercenary troops are quite good. The mercenary troops have more discipline than my regulars. How? Why are mercenaries so strong? Experience? It's not experience, they've got none. My regulars are generally more experienced than they are. A lot more experienced. We killed 14,000, lost 6,500. That's more like it. And how much did they themselves actually lose? 4. So that was mostly mercenaries, as I assumed. So, going to get rid of you. And the mercenaries are just going to flood across. And take everything. Take from them everything! Okay, so they're trying to reconquer this area. They're welcome to try. Because they fight for gold and have the gold, so they want that gold. I mean, that's true, but my soldiers also fight for gold, except that they know that they're going to get the gold, because I already have the gold. Waldburg, of the renowned Gudrid family, has deigned to offer us the support of her family's vast network of contacts in a bid to better organise their bureaucratic system. This is not Geralda's family, for once. You are actually super loyal. Let me just double check your family, actually, before I agree to this. Gundred is one of the great families of our nation. High. All of their loyalty is pretty high, and they're not scorned family, so they should be fine. Sure. More loyalty, won't say no to that. Tank stock back here. No point using my own manpower, as I'm now noticing. Oh, they're actually at war with one of their neighbours now as well. Iskronia has decided to have a crack. Wanted you to move over here. So I need to make sure that I can siege down as much of this stuff as I can, if I want to take it in the peace deal. Another invention. Entrenchment would make my fort slightly better, but that hasn't so far been a huge problem. Pop growth. Encouragement of migration. In cities where population fluctuates, the encouragement of migration from within and without our empire can sustain populations. Sounds good to me. What exactly does naval landings do in automate options? Automate options. Oh, I'm guessing that's for a fleet. I don't actually have any fleet, so I can't check that right now. I would assume it picks up nearby armies and just has them attack enemy coastlines? I don't know. I haven't actually used any automation at all. You can try to steal their mercs. You can interact with mercs just as you can... Wait, what? Really? How? That's a war host. Retinue, war host. They don't actually have that many mercenaries. They're actually mostly retinues. Wait, are these guys tribal? Am I seriously getting my ass handed to me by a tribe? Yep. Yep, I am. Ah. An offer will be made to Brassus Cotius. If their current employer refuses to match the offer, they'll switch to our side. Interesting. Okay, that's a whole other level of interesting stuff which I didn't even know existed. Huh. And he's got no money. So he's probably going to be pretty happy with getting more money. I don't think I need to right now. And in fact, them having more mercenaries is going to hopefully cause their economy to crash. Let's see what their money is like. Oh yeah, they cannot maintain this for much longer. And I can. Because I'm rich! You know what? Just defend my borders, okay? Okay. And I'm going to say the same about you. And you. There we are. I'm using automatic stuff. Huzzah. Need to keep an eye on this, though. Barbarians defeated. More slaves sent to Abdura. And they unfortunately took that one random province. I just noticed that fort's going to fall soon. Time to go. Hopefully I haven't timed this poorly. That's 12 days from now. I think I have. Yep. Alright, 50,000. This is going to be like 60,000 people coming in. And they are using skirmishing. What counts as skirmishing? Not hit and run, apparently. Deception does. Just having lots more troops counters skirmishing. Didn't switch. They lost 5,000, we lost 2,000. They are running back here. To where exactly? Well, actually, what I'm going to do is... You're a big unit. You're a big unit. And then these two small ones. I'm going to head up here to the north. We should be taking their capital. There it goes. And that's a stack wipe. So you lot can also head south. This way. These are some long wars. They are. I mean, actually, the longest war I have ever seen was the Mauryan Revolt, which is just apparently broken out again. It was about 100 years, I kid you not. It just went on, and on, and on, and on. And that's why there's like so many independent nations here on the borders, just because people just started fragmenting off of them. And it's happened again. Like, this is another revolt. 2,500 ducats, 240 cohorts on the revolt side, 111 on the good guy side, 2,100 ducats, and then 3,000 manpower. So the revolt has the oh no, same manpower. So the revolt has the initial cohort advantage. And also just a ton of land. How many population? 7,600 versus 2,900. I mean, it's still going to be a long war. That's a lot of population. Does the game just end in the year 750? I don't know. Haven't got to that stage. We can maintain this. We're fine. And once we're in recovery mode, trying to get manpower back again. In fact, that's only 2 and a bit years of recovery. Compared to how long it normally is, this hasn't been too bad. I'm a little bit annoyed that they managed to take that province before I could get there. Oh, and this one. Curses. I can't take those, can I? Nope. You're trying to siege my forts again. And we'll be taking a lot of attrition as you do so. 7% attrition. Nice. I do like my forts. Although I probably should start assembling a suitable welcoming committee to go and deal with them. They're abandoning their mercenaries. That's what I like to see. Okay. I think they've noticed what's happening. Okay, so apparently defend borders means be stupid. No. Let's have you come back north. So you should only really do defend borders on the guys who are provincial. Otherwise bad things happen. Noted. Civic's gone up. What do we get? Embracing philosophy, another 10% research. Use of state land, 5% tax, and province import routes +1. Wait. That was on -7. How did they win that? I've lost repeated 42%, and they just won a -7. Excuse me? Computer? Cheating? And now this is going to be a -2 for me. Oh my god, that sucks. So you can now get up here and run and hide. I mean, thankfully these are all mercenaries, so I don't really care what happens to them. Should probably make you all hit and run. They don't seem to be particularly good at countering that, and it suits the mercenaries pretty well. Already on hit and run. Good. Oh, your army just left. Gotcha. What are you up? You are using envelopment. Well, what counts as envelopment? Shock and Padma Viewer. Go and shock them. Which we are now countering with Booyah. Still a -2. This really sucks. There shouldn't be very many troops in the garrison, so I should just be able to assault this and just win. And that 20,000 men is going to take a lot of damage from that siege. I can't believe they won a -7. Irritated by that. Anyone know the significance of the start and end date? End date is the forming of the Roman Empire with Augustus, I'm pretty sure. Start date is the death of Alexander and the formation of the successor date. Oh, really? Well, that would explain why the Seleucids in Phrygia are so big. So what does it cost to assault? And how many dudes are there? There's only 200. I want to wait on this siege. There we are. Press the advantage. Now I'm going to be on the minus... Oh no, it's going to be a -1, not -2. And I've even started to make money, I guess, because so many of my mercenaries have died, so I'm just not having to pay them as much. A miraculous recovery. What did I just gain? I'm not sure what I lost there. You're trying to run away. This is still potentially negative. I just took a big attrition tick there. What have they got? Heavy cavalry, lots of light cavalry, skirmishers and archers. They're almost certainly skirmishing again, so we're going to hit shock. If nothing else, we can do more damage to them. Nope, they were on deception. And they are picking the living daylights out of us. Neighbouring nations giving me money because apparently they care about what happens in this battle. How have you got 19,000? Oh, because of your loyalists. Right, that means your unit weight is going to be superbly heavy. I think we're going to send you to south to make sure that they don't actually take this fort. Okay, now we're winning. A huge amount of damage done on both sides, however. Yeah, my morale is holding out better. Their units are starting to break rather more quickly than mine are. 106, 50, 60. Tactical genius gains tactician. What's tactician do? +1 martial, +5 archer, horse archer, and light infantry. Cool. Okay, so where are you going? Barrow. You're going where I cannot follow. Grace, do you want to give me access? Probably not, because you hate me. No, I didn't think so. Great, so they're going to be sitting back there and replenishing. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, let's send the biggest unit I have, which is none of you. Let's just go and... Let's just go and split up. These are mercenaries. They should recover some strength. Oh, they're coming back again. And they can enforce this peace soon. And I definitely don't want them to do that. I have 100 days. Right. Well, in that case, we basically have to try and press the advantage here. Just take as much territory as we can. Right, I have a horseman up here. He's supposed to be building roads. I keep on forgetting about them. Is it you? Yes, but you didn't build a road here. You just moved here. Whoops. How does road building work? Just like that. You need to be either level 6 technology or have Roman traditions. One of the tradition choices is road building. And then you just say, build a road from the province you're standing in to wherever you tell them to move to. It costs you a bunch of military power. Like, I haven't been able to buy any military traditions for a really long time, just because I'm, like, constantly building roads. Like, my road network's pretty good. And we have a really big country, so we need it. It's also a lot cheaper as Rome. Okay, that's good to know. Renovation. Sunlike Tancred, in his civic capacity, informs us that an opportunity has arisen. One of our most valued temples is in dire need of renovation. With enough investment, the building could become a shining beacon of our benevolence and architectural prowess. So I gain 20, or the family gains 25 prestige. We become more popular. Tancred family gains prestige, and we pay 600 ducats. Release the funds. Where are they running away to? You're trying to attack me. Oh, no, you decided not to. Gonna wait for you to leave. Okay, you've just rallied again. You may as well just continue just sieging things. Alright, where can you stand? None of these places, apparently. So we'll have the Legion sit back there, and I'm 19,000 manpower again. We're actually recovering pretty nicely. How many days until White Peace? Not many. So at 1080, I think I'm going to stop. 16 days. Alright, let's offer them a peace deal. That's all I can do. Unfortunately, some border gore, but there's nothing I can do about that. There we go. In what is probably one of the most expensive battles or wars I've ever fought in. We took a little bit of land. Mercenaries. Disband. Mercenaries. Disband. Mercenaries. Disband. Mercenaries. Disband. Disband. Is that all of the mercs? That was all of the mercs. Oh wait, is automated. Why? Why are you? Oh. Right. Yeah, I saw automated and I panicked, because automated usually means disloyal. I think it costs you 20 military power and increased maintenance, 90% movement for the building time. It's always 20 military power, at least for us. It costs minus 20 morale, 90% movement without the roads, and 120 army maintenance cost until done with the action. This isn't a hugely expensive army, so I don't really care about the cost. Right, have you actually built the road now? You have, I can see it leaving. And I tend to do it with light cavalry because they build it a lot quicker. Or at least that's what I saw on Shen's stream. At least that's what he was saying on his stream. Haven't confirmed that myself, though. Only costs 10 as Rome. Okay. The royal tutor has died. Interesting. You have level 10. Now I'm going to try and get someone who is relatively well balanced as the tutor. So, you, Walric Eitgid. Quite loyal, a little bit corrupt. Doable. You are also extremely unloyal. Let's bribe you. Wait. You're not even a citizen? So what would happen if he took over? Everyone else is. Alright, did we get anyone imprisoned during that entire shenanigan? Nope. Nobody. Wow. I guess we automatically released the Thracians or something. And also... Whoa. Marshal, level 15. What's it going to get me? Enhanced training, reinforcement speed plus 5, starting experience plus 5, supply limit plus 25%. Oh boy, that's quite nice. I want it. I'm going to get it. Unless there's an oratory, I want more. Nope. The capture of the baggage train proved to be the downfall of many famous generals. By requiring a sizable delay between supplies, families, and our armies during active military operations, we might avoid an embarrassing incident. 25% more supply. That's crazy. Alright, so we're still short 18,000 manpower. And also, we have a lot of oratory, which I can use to get rid of some tribals. Although, frankly, I'd kind of like you to take up a civilization effort. Because my civilization limit is really high. And the higher the civilization, the more garrison we can do. And switching province orders cost oratory, but it's not a huge amount of oratory anymore. It doesn't actually say in the tooltip. Now, from this screen, I really wish that you could see the percentage of a province which is... Well, basically, I want this for every single province on this screen. Because that would show me how much of the total culture there is, how much of the total religion there is, and what kind of people there are. Just a couple of buttons, maybe down here, 3 little buttons, then I can hover over them and get that same information. And from there I can then make decisions about what policies I want to enact. Right now there's a lot of digging in. It's very annoying. So, let's do some digging. Culture is probably the easiest way of doing it. I mean, most of this is Swabian. Oh no, we have Gothonic, we have Vandal up there. Do I care about what culture they are, or do I care about their civilization level? They'll cost the same to convert regardless. Tribesmen will be more unhappy with civilization, while the freemen and the citizens become more happy. And slaves are slaves, and nobody really cares about them. So... yeah, like all of this is completely wrong culture groups. So down here, we probably want culture conversion.